On family, just checking in this week. I've been thinking, man, it's been something else. Last couple weeks, been very in tune with the spirit of Yah, with the Ruach. Man, just been worshiping like you wouldn't believe. But while I was thinking, I had been listening to Pastor Dowell and he released some information on his Green Bay, Wisconsin meeting. And I want to just be honest. You know, I normally like to talk about other things that are on my mind. And a lot of times it's pertaining to things that I deal with on an everyday basis or whatever the case is. But just this week alone, I noticed that there's a fervency and a fire in his deliverance on that particular meeting, because he was, trying to bring truth to people who thought they already had the truth. And I know what that's like, because about 3.5, maybe it's been a little less than 3, maybe around somewhere around, it's even a little less than 3.5. It's been around 3 years that I discovered Straitway and Pastor Dowell. And man, all that I can say is, and it is so amazing, I was just thinking, is that it's something else when you're going through, and when I say going through, I mean you're going through life, you're doing what you normally do, and you're not even cruising at the altitude that you need to be able to be at to be successful in your walking out this life with Yeshua or Christ. And now, I'm gonna just tell you something. My family looks at me and says, "Man, this guy is crazy." And they talking about me. They say, "This guy is off the charts." But my family looks at me now and say, "How in the world are you able to do the things you're doing?" Because to be honest with y'all, man, just from, and I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Though I know it's the spirit of Yah that led me to start listening to Straitway. I had seen all that they was exposing Pastor Dowell and Straitway and all this old weird stuff that people do. That hater type stuff. Well, I had already seen all that, but I started searching. I started doing exactly what the man of Yah asked me to do: search the scriptures out for myself about it. I had been a Christian for a lot of years. My grandfather was a pastor for 40 years in the same town that I lived in. He was well known, and people just expect certain things from your family or your offspring or whatever, your children and your grandchildren, all that kind of stuff. I've been around church. I know the ins and outs and the ropes. I hate to say it like this, but I've been around the people that the pastors and stuff, they want to rub elbows with you because they know it's something in you. They don't know what that is themselves, but they know it's something in you. So, make a long story short, man, I know it's the spirit of Yah that led me to start checking him out and actually looking behind some things, getting the true meaning and understanding of what's going on. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Has it been the easiest thing all the time? No. Because you learn how to deal with yourself. Put yourself in perspective. Put people around you in perspective. Put your family in perspective of where they need to be versus where they are. But I just thought about this, and I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm exposing Pastor Dowell for what he is, a true man of Yah. I'm exposing Straitway for what they are. They actually Israel. They'll know what I'm talking about too. They true Hebrews in every sense and letter of the word. I actually had the honor of meeting the brother and Elder Rufus. And one thing I can say, you can tell that they're men of integrity. I often tell my family, and they can rest on this: older men will not follow a younger man into anything, especially a younger black man into anything. And I just be real concrete with you. Older white men, Caucasian brothers, they will not be following Israelite brothers. Excuse me. They will not be following no black man into hell. If he was doing so much wrong, I guarantee you them brothers right now they'll tell you straight up they can do bad all by themselves. So I think really all of these other frauds, phonies, camps, whatever the hell you think you are, because you're not Israel. If you were, the proof will be in the pudding. Are you set apart? Have you came out of her? Are you in an apartment complex somewhere, hollering on the street corner, talking crazy, but showing no evidence, no fruit, no power, no nothing in ministry? You need to check yourself. You need to watch yourself. Just saying. Something to consider. And I'm not saying I believe the same thing I just heard Pastor Dowell say. If somebody doing it better than them, you need to let Straitway know so they can change and follow them. But for now, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Aside from, and what I'm saying is, he helped me to get to where I need to be, to where I had a closer personal walk with the Father. Something I had been longing for a while I was a Christian. But guess what? While I was a Christian, the Christian pastors couldn't tell me that. Because they didn't know. They was operating in sin, transgression, fornication, all this other kind of stuff. They was not honoring the Shabbat. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, I know people that claim that they pastoring and stuff and leading people straight to hell because they ain't honoring Shabbat the first. And that's truth. It's just something, we need to really consider. Is the person that you following, are they truly leading you to Yeshua? Are they leading you to the Father? Are they trying to make sure that you get the measure that you're supposed to be getting and getting it filled up with the Ruach? Or are they just ganking you for your money so you can haul them some chicken dinner plates up to the first family table, and so you can rub elbows and hobnob with your pastor to feel important? We need to check ourselves, people. And if you already claim that you a Hebrew, that you an Israelite, you need to actually be performing, bringing forth some fruit. Not just YouTube fruit, not just running around with tassels on and fringes and borders and stuff, and that's all you got to show. Who's following you? Is it even your sorry, lazy, good-for-nothing family? And I'm talking about, guess what? Your family that's actually in the house with you. Is it the Is it the nucleus? Can they see Yeshua in you? That's something that all the men need to find out. Can your wife, your children see Yeshua in you? Or do they see something else? Colt 45, slit small liquor bull, cigarettes, weed, rap music all the time. Every time I saw a brother try to condemn me, and this joker had rap music on his YouTube page. How dare he?